Hey, what's up guys? My name is Nick. Welcome to the channel. Tonight we're gonna go get my sled up and going, make sure it's running right, make sure she's dialed in, and by the end of the video we're gonna hopefully be able to test her out if everything goes well. So we're currently on our way. We're gonna meet up with one of my good buddies and I'll show you guys the journey. Well, not really the journey, but I'm gonna show you guys the repairs that I have to do to the sled before we get it going. Not only that, hopefully at the end of the video I'll be able to show you guys a little cheap sled challenge. Hopefully me and my buddy will be able to take out our sleds together, hit up the power lines and see how far we could go. I don't really think I'll make it far. I got a 121 track and an old 2003 MXZ 600. So I'm gonna be currently relying on strictly just power through it, well, speed and momentum. Not so much about the torque. So worst comes to worst, I have a donor sled that's a long track. I could always do a conversion or an engine swap, put the 600 into the longer track sled, which I think would go a whole lot better than the little short track. But I mean, I can't really complain because all I had to do was swap my wide tires for an older sled, and we're gonna see how everything goes. All right guys, we just made it to the property. Not the greatest sled ever, not the best of shape, but we're gonna have to do with what we got to do with what we got. So this video is gonna be definitely a cheap sled challenge, and who knows, maybe later on in the future we're gonna probably soup it up and see how much power we could actually get out of it. I'll give you guys a quick rundown of everything that needs to get done to this little thing right here. So, as you can see, we got our coolant tank right here. Last rip I took out, I kind of blew up the back end of it. So, laid on the throttle, you heard the little whap, and then boof! All of a sudden, coolant everywhere. As you can tell, we have a little leaking issue of oil, but I took care of that already. And as you guys know, if you guys open your sleds up, you'll see it basically looks like a ginormous suitcase right here. Well, the donor sled had a MBRP trail can on it. Took the trail can, put it on here. Sounds a whole lot better, by the way. And then once that coolant reservoir is exchanged, we gotta take a look at the pull cord here on the inside. I'm not really much of a Skidoo guy, don't know what it's called, but a lot of the times it doesn't grip it anymore. So right now it has tension. Well, a lot of the times too, it will not have tension and it'll just freewheel. And I'll be able to pull it with no strength. Like right now, it's got its full tension. We won't worry about that right now. And then there's a couple other things we gotta look at too. There's a wiring issue. I won't worry about that at the moment. What first things first is coolant tank, and we got to make sure the idle works properly. And to all my Canadian friends, you know it's minus a million degrees outside this winter, and you freeze your little ass off most of the time. So I'm really not too excited to go out and get her done, but I kind of have no choice. So I don't know, for everyone that doesn't know me, I do love to ride dirt bikes, and I do like to be on four-wheelers and have a good time with some family, and just love being outdoorsy. But you know what, I'm here for you guys, show you guys what I like to do, and quite frankly I'm just experiencing, well, trying to experience what it's like being kind of an influencer, I guess you could say. And with whatever video I release, if you guys love one genre more than the other, you guys let me know. I won't mind whatsoever. I'm the type of guy to keep myself busy with a bunch of stuff, and so whatever genre you guys love, you guys post it down below, and I'll stick to that genre more. And we're definitely making a little mess here, as you guys could tell. It's all gonna leak on the ground, but we're gonna clean that up later on. I still gotta pull the tank out of the other one, and hopefully the other one goes smoothly. I don't think it will, because it's minus a million out there, like I said earlier, and it's probably, it never goes smooth when you're cold, you get what I mean? It's just the same thing over and over and over again. But can't really do much about that whatsoever, so get that out the way. Pop these hoses off. One thing I learned being a mechanic is you can't be easy on stuff. You kind of just got to be rough and... Oh shit, see, that happens all the time too. You make a big mess, sprays all over you, gets all over you, but really don't matter in the end. So I don't know where the problem is back here, but might be able to reuse it if we can find out where the issue is. So I inspected the whole bottle, and there's a few pretty big gouges in it. I don't know if you guys could tell. Well, there's a big gouge there. You could... I don't know if you guys could really tell that, but... Oh. Alright. Well, I looked around here to see if there was any cracks. Don't seem like anything's broken or anything's cracked anywhere. There's a little gouge here. Well, whole tank's pretty much mangled, man. Not much we could do about that. So, we're gonna put it back together and hope and pray everything works like it's supposed to. If not, we'll go rip the tank off the other sled. We're gonna shove all this stuff back in and top her up. Alright. So I got some pretty big plans upcoming this year. We got some, supposed to be going on a trip to a place called Sauble Beach. It's definitely a beautiful place. I've been there quite a few times. But we're going to be trying to head up there again this summer and attend their 3-day concert they have out there. That was definitely an event and fun to witness. Hopefully get some fishing done up there too. Didn't get the chance to last year. Mind you, I was super busy out there last year, so couldn't really do much. But like, we literally ran out of time. It's one day we're having fun with the RC cars, the next we're doing this big jungle gym they have outdoor, and next thing you know, it was already time to come back home, unfortunately. It's how most trips are anyway. But hopefully head out the country this year too. Go maybe visit Mexico and see what they got out there. Apparently they got some nice scenery and some nice stuff. Supposedly they have a nice zip line to attend, which I would honestly love to do that. Another thing I would honestly love doing is doing a zip line or even going skydiving. Sounds like fun. It's been stuff that I've never done before. See, that's the issue with working on smaller engines, is you have a lot less room to see what the actual hell is actually going on. It's not like them big trucks where you know what's going on. You could actually see. Sometimes you just gotta sweet talk them too. Start sweet talking to the thing you're working on. A lot of the times it goes by pretty damn good. Well, for me anyway. I don't know what y'all use for tips and tricks, but I like to sweet talk them. I find they tend to work a lot better. So now we're gonna start pouring this in there. There you go, that's more like it. I feel like having sand or contamination inside my coolant, that shit never goes good. Tends to clog up the system. As you guys can tell, we had the coolant reservoir in. She's maxed out full. Like, there's no more you can put in there, that's for damn sure. And got the exhaust back on. This whole sledding game is all completely new to me. This is my first sled ever, and I'm more of a dirt bike rider, like I said. And I ended up getting a four-wheeler last year, or last summer, I should say. I ended up getting a 2024 CF Moto 600. Well, there's not much we could do right now, anyway, with the four-wheeler. It's put away for the winter. It's too damn cold to do anything. But this is why I'm trying to get this thing running. It's too cold to go four-wheeling, too cold to be riding dirt bikes. Not only that, can't even ride a dirt bike in the snow unless you got studded tires, and I definitely ain't studding the tires on my bike. So let's get started on the carb, see if she'll even start, and see what's going on. There it is. Gotta adjust the idle so that she can go in reverse. Don't seem too bad right now though. I think it's because she's cold.
With all that white smoke,
Yeah, I can't really see shit.
I feel like the head gaskets might be done.
Oh, coolant's all gone already, eh?
Well, no,
It was right full. I literally put a full tank. You think the head gas is gone?
Leave the kill switch off and just pull it over slow. A little faster. They're hurt. They're not hurt bad.
Because it just got rebuilt, supposedly.
Yeah, as for the leak, it's kind of hard to say.
Yeah, because I kind of ripped everything out.
Yeah, there's coolant everywhere though.
Yeah.
I'd take it for a loop to see if it clears up, but if that white smoke doesn't go away, it's getting coolant in the cylinders.
Oh no, the white smoke is because it has oil injection, and the guy pre-mixed fuel for the rebuild.
Oh, so it's like super fat.
Yeah, leaning itself out. Yeah. That's why.
I'd take it for a boot.
Because it was overheating last time.
Well, that's once again a sign of head gaskets.
Yeah. I mean, unless the guy that rebuilt it didn't rebuild it correctly and didn't put the head gasket on right. Who knows? Well, from what I heard, apparently it's called beaver tail. That I couldn't tell you. But yeah, it's weird, like, even if I pick it up, like, right.
Oh.
It's weird. I'm on my way back home right now. It was getting a bit too cold to stay out there to fix the sled. I got it idling right, and I got the coolant in. But I think there's a wiring issue. It keeps saying the sled's overheating, but nothing's getting hot in there. The engine block's nice and warm, like how it's supposed to be. It's not overheating. The coolant reservoir is not that hot either. and we popped the cap to see if it was boiling, and everything seems to be running smoothly and how it's supposed to. So tomorrow we're gonna head out for a little rip with it and see how it'll perform, and stay tuned. Have a good night, guys.